Now, okay, so we're on to our next speaker. So, fourth speaker is Marjorie Carlet-Edmonds. She's a real estate investor and specializing in house flips. She is the brains and the beauty behind Carlet Edmonds Housing Solution LLC, a California real estate solutions company that purchases and renovates homes in various conditions. And in less than 2 years, she has renovated 23 houses and counting.
In addition, Marjorie is traveling all over the United States to teach women how to be financially stable through real estate investing. To give a speech entitled Know Your Space in the World, streaming live from Central Valley, California, ladies and gentlemen, Marjorie Carlet-Edmonds.
Hi guys! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so tired because I have 3 flips going on right now, but I'm so excited. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to Celia because she nominated me on the times that it was the hardest week. But thank you, Apple, for putting the space for women because at the end of the day, we really need to help each other out here, and you're doing such a great job. So today I only have 10 minutes to impact your life as you watch this global women who rule here at the new channel. So I'm so excited. So since I only have a little time and I only have 10 minutes, I will share 10 things that helps me to find my space as a Filipino woman in California and all over the globally. This is what I usually do, and I hope that it will help you. Okay. So the first thing is I want you to remind yourself that life begins now. So it doesn't matter if you didn't go to college or your parents are poor growing up or you have other things that stops you, but from this point on life begins now. So whatever you need to do to start your life to be better, then that's what we need to do. Second, not all deals are good deals. So there's always part in your life that you're gonna give an opportunity, and you have to make sure that the value of that opportunity is aligned with your values. Because sometimes the stress and everything else that comes with it is not worth the money. Okay, so this third thing is develop relationships. So we have to start developing relationship not only when we want something. And sometimes, as people, we tend to just want to be with somebody because we need something from them or we can get something from them. But start developing real relationship where even if you don't need something from them, you're developing that, because it is very important that we don't use people along the way. Okay? And um, you have to give up the need for approval. And that's one thing that I've learned throughout this career as a real estate investor is like what works for me would always going to work for me and might not work for other people. But if it's going to work for you, if you wanted to be a real estate investor, if you wanted to have investment, then sometimes the approval has to be set aside and you have to close your eyes and your ears and just do the work, because at the end of the day it's your life and your family and hopefully other people's life you're able to change because of that. Okay, so be self-aware. You have to be self-aware, and then you have to know the power of self-reflection. So what does that mean? How do you make that happen? So every day, 2 hours out of the day, either I'm in my bed or I'm washing dishes, I want to make sure that I'm reflecting on myself. And because nobody else can do it for us, right? Like nobody can reflect for ourselves. So only us can do that. So my husband will always say, "What are you thinking? What are you doing?" I'm thinking about how can I be better? How can I serve better? How can I change my family's life? And then the reflection helps out with every step of the way. And you get better each day because you're self-aware. And then you be aware of what you know. Because what you know, what you're good at, what's your specialty is your superpower. And that's your gift to the world. And then the other part of that is know what you want, and you have to learn how to ask for it. So what you're not good at, what be very knowledgeable about what you're good at, but at the same time know what you're not good at, because you can hire people that can do better things than you. So understanding those two is really great resources to better your life and better your career, better your investment, better your money, better your family. And that's a good thing. And you really know, I learned this before, long, long time ago. I was still in the Philippines growing up, and he said, know what you want, learn. I guess I was watching a movie, and he said, know what you want, learn how to ask for it. And I remember as an elementary in Molino Elementary School in Cavite, and I was sitting there and just like, I need to know what I want, right? So know what I want, and then I need to learn how to ask for that so that other people know. Because sometimes we assume people know what we wanted, but in reality, until we know what we wanted and learn how to ask and communicate that, that's the only way we're going to get what we wanted. Okay. So try something different. So fun things about me is I always try something different. And back in the day when I know I was funny. I'm always like in the stage, I'm always funny. And one day I woke up and I told my husband, I'm gonna go and do stand-up comic. So I did a stand-up comic here in California, and it was not for me, but I had a really great time. I had a standing ovation. I was actually really funny, so I proved my husband wrong. But at the end of the day, I found out that, that's not for me. I don't like to do that on stage over and over, because saying the joke over and over is not actually funny at the end. But I did something different. And then from there on, I just kind of like, wait, it makes you feel alive. So that's something that maybe we could do more often. And then um, help others to succeed. That's my number 10. Okay. We have to help each other to succeed, because now I stand before you. I am officially a real estate investor. This is what I do for a living. What I do is I buy houses that's under foreclosure or lapidated, abandoned houses, and then I make them really, really pretty, and then I sell it back to the market. And that's what I do. And um, I never take those for granted, the opportunity that was given to me. And then in return, I stand before you, and I wanted to let you know that because of the gain knowledge and the learned skills that I have, I was able to travel all over United States to teach women how to be financially stable using real estate. Because statistically, 97% of real estate investor in America are men, and only 3% are women. And that's a very low number. It's not about, most of my mentors are men. And this is not about men against women, okay? I'm just saying the statistic. But I'm so privileged to be coached by the best men in this industry. And I told the man, because you're so gracious to me, I'm going to let you know that once I've learned this, I'm going to teach this to women. And they supported me and always been supportive of me sharing the knowledge and coaching other women to do the same. So find not just man, but find somebody willing to give us the knowledge. And then at the end, we must find the critical people that help us succeed, so that we can teach it to other people and help other people succeed in their life as well. By doing that, you're understanding your space and learning it, being good at it. And then next thing you know, you're able to give it back so that they also find their space in the world of investing. So in my part, it's investing, right? Real estate investing. But any industry that you wanting to go in, you have to find those critical people and be honest that I'm learning this from you, because at one day I'm going to teach this to other. So I travel all over United States and teach women. And my aha moment is this brown skin Filipino girl who hardly talk English. I mean, you guys think I speak English, but in America, I still have an accent. I don't have good grammars, but sometimes it gives me like this off feeling as like a Filipino woman who was born and raised in the Philippines. By the way, I moved to the Philippines when I was moved from the Philippines when I was 20 years old. So I was not born and raised here. But then I look at the people that I'm teaching, right? And I see that they're Caucasian and they're Latina and they're Asian and different colors. You know, they're Filipinos, they're Asian, they just different colors. And I see this woman like looking at this this space that I'm able to create for myself, and I'm bringing different nationalities of women to come into this space as well. And for me, that is the big thing. That is the most amazing thing about real estate investing. There's so many ways you could be financially stable, but what's the best thing is I was able to teach other women to do the same. And at the end of the day, I just wanted to let you know that women as a whole, we're statistically behind on investment. I'm not generalizing it. It just statistically we're behind in investment. So I encourage all the women out there to start understanding real estate, because real estate is the way to be wealthy. And if you can understand real estate, you can understand your community, you can understand the world around you. Okay? Because basic is where we live is going to change who we are. So understand real estate. And one of the things I'm going to let you know, I didn't start with money, okay? I start with little things, and I start flipping. When we say flip, you probably see those TV shows in HGTV, when you find something small and then you sell it for a profit. And I started with paintings, okay? So I will go to a thrift store and I buy this painting, and I buy it for $5, and then I'll sell it for $75. And I save the money, and then I leverage what I know, and then all of a sudden I'm now flipping houses. So do not buy to consume, buy to invest. And I just want to encourage you today that if I can do it, this little one, Margie, you can do it too. And I'm so grateful to be in this space. And even though I'm tired, I am so happy to become part of the Global Women Who Rule 2023. And thank you so much. I want to say hi to my classmates in the Philippines in elementary school and my mom and dad, because they are watching. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. And you have a good day, Filipinas. This is all for us. Para sa ating lahat to.